What dog did he steal that soda from? Probably his wife. Good God, who shot the couch? Give her a break, Hillary. You just won the Kentucky Derby. That's the lady with Neil Carter. That's not Neil Carter. That's my father. God, you're so shallow. I hate you. You're stupid and ugly. I wish you would die. Sorry. Okay, look at her. Brake. Hit the brake. Will, what in the hell are you doing? I'm sorry. It ain't my fault. That panic, that squall came out of nowhere. Philip will call the manager down and remove the cart. Oh, let's just draw more attention to ourselves. Get in the cart, Vivian. No. I'm sorry, Mr. Banks, but no golf carts in the dining room. You certainly made a name of this country club. Wouldn't be surprised if they removed our shuffleboard privileges. That's fine with me. This place is whack. I'm out of here. Hold up. Special bulletin. Hormones to Will. Hold up yourself, Will. That's Mimi Mumford. You can't get to first base with her unless you impress her father. It's an eminent surgeon, champion polo player around these parts. He's known as Dr. No. Why do they call him that? Because he never says yes. No young man is good enough for his daughter. He ain't gonna have no chance to tell him no, because I ain't gonna ask. Mimi, if you're not busy on Friday night, would you like to accompany me to the Apple Blossom Ball? No. What's your name, boy? What school do you go to? What college are you applying to? What's your career leave plan? I'm just a sophomore, sir. I don't really know yet. Get out of here, son. You disgust me. So what kind of guy does Dr. No say yes to? Fellows with good grades, good manners, good looks, in a word, me. So why haven't you made your move on Miss Mimi yet? Not my type. Doesn't tickle my fancy. Well, she can tickle mine if only wishing made it so. Let's face it, Will, you lack the social graces to impress someone like Dr. No. Boy, you must be on dog food. I'm the most handsome, the most intelligent, the most unequivocally, the most flamboyant bachelor since Billy D. This isn't West Philly, Will. This is Bel Air. And the women here are different. I guarantee you Dr. No will say no. Yeah, I bet he won't. I bet he will. I bet he won't. I bet he will. Who says that the art of conversation is dead? All right, Will. You think you can be a gentleman? How do you propose on going about it? Carlton, it's very easy to be a geek. All I have to do is follow you around for a day. Isn't as easy as it looks. And with your father's permission, I'll escort you to the Apple Blossom Ball. I had no idea you two were getting along so well. What's going on here, Carlton? Will's got a thing for Mimi Mumford, so I'm teaching him how to be a perfect gentleman. I want a piece of this. Observe, Will, this is how a perfect gentleman says to a young lady. Say there, Mimi. Might I say that you rate a perfect 10 on my niftiness meter? Don't think so. Uncle Phil, how did you used to crack on the girlies? What I'm about to tell you is going to change your life forever. Are you listening? Yeah. First I take her hand, then I stroke it gently but impeccably, look into her eyes, blow gently in her ears, and let my mouth curl up into a smile and make a low, rumbling, hypnotic sound. Philip, that's what you did on our first date. That's right. You're lucky you got a second one. Allow me, sir. Certainly, Geoffrey. If you think you can do any better, Mademoiselle. My life was but a mere whisper until you entered into it. Whether it was a chance or by blind fate or kismet, if you will, that brought us together, I would be remiss to let this moment pass without telling you how deeply you have affected the very core of my being. Baby, the fish knife. Yeah, right. No, it's right. He's got it right. He got it right. He did. Got you engaged. Excuse me, Master Carlton. You were saying, well, he picked out his fish knife. Man. Will, I want you to pay very close attention. Which one is the shrimp fork? By George, I think he's got it. Where'd you get this jacket? Probably off the rack. Did you hear about his Jaguar? The one he bought secondhand? Okay, just remember, you're from Connecticut. You've transferred here from Bel Air Academy, and you're on the row crew team. You row on the crew team. Now, where do you transfer from? Bendover? It's Andover. We're going back, homie. I was joking, man. Relax. Hook it up. I beg your pardon, Dr. Mumford. I have a friend who's new in town. He's the new star on the crew team. Would you like to meet him? No. I respect your wishes, sir, but I'd like to say kudos to that polo match. Super form. You saw it, huh? Excuse me? I didn't get your name. Smithers, sir. Kip Smithers. Have a seat, Smithers. May I join you, sir? No. What school did you go to? What college have you applied for? What's your career plans? Bel Air Academy, Princeton, and thoracic surgery, sir. Thoracic surgery, that's my field. What aspect interests you the most? The cutting part. That's the part I like, too. Listen, I'm glad you're a fan of polo. I have a very fine string of Arabians, really, with turbans and everything. Very funny, Smithers. You had me there for a moment. I thought you were a blithering idiot. There's my daughter. Would you like to meet her? Gosh, sir. There's a big question mark on that one. Seem to be painfully shy with the fair sex. Nonsense. Hi, Daddy. Poodles. There's someone I'd like you to meet. Mimi Kip Smithers, varsity crew from Bel Air, and a gentleman and a scholar, and soon to be a fine surgeon. You flatter me, sir. I'll just leave the two of you alone. Mimi, look, before you get yourself all worked up into a leather, I'd like to say this. I am sick of your whitewashed, preppy, stuffed shirts. What? I don't need some stooge who's going to play up my father. I want a real man, someone dangerous, someone exciting, someone from the streets. What's so funny? Yo, baby, your prince is in effect, baby. I'm not down with this preppy nonsense. Carlton told me to do this. I'm definitely straight out the hood. That was the worst homeboy act I've ever heard. That's not an act, it's just a real deal. Yo, see, come here, Mimi, Kip. Carlton, would you please tell her who I really am? Who you really are? Yes, he's Kip Smithers from Connecticut. He transferred from Andover to Bel Air so he could row with the crew. No. Tell her where I'm really from. England? For future reference. Will. Our club frowns where to go. Oh, shoot. No! Took all day, but I finally found the perfect... Oh, man, no. Our club frowns upon strangulation. This is all your fault. You got me into this mess. Me? Yeah, this preppy nonsense. If women didn't like that mess, I would have had it my way. I would have had it my way. Congratulate me. It took all day, but I finally found the perfect pair of alligator pumps to wear to save the Everglades rally tonight. Who has a crush on Mimi Mumford? That fat girl? Mimi's not fat. Not today. Liposuction. She's been vacuumed more times than hooked rug. She looks good now, right? I don't see your point. Just wave a chili cheese dog in front of her nose and see how much of your arm he comes back with. Will. So how'd you go with Mimi Mumford? He struck out. Okay, Will. Taking advice from Carlton, from Philip, and from Jeffrey, you have not. Before I was married, I had my share of admirers. I'm sorry you're a bunch of deadbeats you'll never meet. The ones that I was most attracted to are the ones who were secure enough to just be themselves. And that's my advice to you. Just be yourself. Thanks, Aunt Viv. So, Will, you're going to take Mom's advice? Man, you got to be crazy. Mimi wants a streetwise, Harley, bad to the bone types guy, man. If I could show her that I'm dangerous, I'll have her like that. I bet you wouldn't. I bet I would. I bet you wouldn't. I bet you wouldn't. I bet you would. See, I fooled you. Remember, I'm wanted in 5 states. I'm hiding out from the police for robbing a gun store. And what did I do before then? You went to Penn State. Went to the state pen. Sorry. I thought Penn State was bad enough. Mimi, top of the evening. Carlton, for the 9,000th time. No, I will not go out with you. I thought you said she wasn't your type. She isn't. She's too negative. I'm not here for that. Although, if you just gave me some objective thought anyway, I'm here for him. Does he need to go to the bathroom? No, he's just being his bad self. What you saw before was just a charade. Kip is his name, KIP. It stands for Conceived in Prison. He's my cousin. He's from Belford, Stuyvesant region of Brooklyn, where he is a felon. Okay. Then what's he doing here in Bel Air? He's living with us to escape, and I quote the band. Voila. I thought you said he rode crew. No, baby, you misunderstood. He said I wrote for the 2 Live crew. But see, they kicked me out because my lyrics was too abrasive. He's as nasty as he wants to be. I kid you not, baby. You look so good. I wish I could plant you and grow you a whole field of you. Baby, you look so good. I wish I could plant you and grow a whole field of you. Now that's a line. Yo, baby. Fresh Prince in full effect. It's time to get busy. You can't, hey, can you, baby? You work on that, alright, baby? Salutations, doctor. This is quite an interesting shindig, huh? Listen, I just want to find out how things are going with Mimi. I'm having a little trouble breaking the proverbial ice, sir. I don't want to embarrass myself being your illustrious presence and all. Don't worry, I'll just make myself scarce, but I do have one piece of advice. Be yourself. That's a natch, sir. My music is deaf, especially deaf. Carlton, beat it. I'm dope. Yo. What were you talking to my father about? I told him, if you don't stay out my face, we would take you out to the street. Baby, you close your eyes when you dance with me. Salutations yet again, doctor. Just a thought. Mimi loves horse and you love polo, and I thought you might break the ice. Thanks for the prescription, doc. Enough said. What were you talking to my father about this time? I wasn't listening to him, baby. I was stealing his wallet. Kip, I'm so sorry I didn't believe you before. I should have seen right through this shin shroud. Let's go someplace and get busy. Yes, ma'am. But first, I want you to rap for me. What? You know, let me hear some of your abrasive lyrics. Okay, baby. This one I got banned in Buffalo for. And that is just the type of music we will not let our children listen to. Smithers, what's the meaning of this ridiculous hat? Who put this on my head? Daddy, no, he's funny. No, he disgusts me. Get out of my sight. Wait a minute. You can't talk to me. You can't talk to him like that, Daddy. He's practically a convicted killer, and I love him. A convicted killer? Who are you? All right, look. I'm not a young Republican from Connecticut. I'm not a hood from Bed-Stuy. I'm Will Smith from West Philly, and I've been busting my butt all night trying to impress you and trying to scare you, and I'm exhausted. I'm going home, and I'm going to sleep, because, baby, ain't no girl that fly for me to go through all this trouble for. Yo, baby, what's up, Miss Hillary? Yo, what's up, Miss Hillary? Did you have a good time at the Save the Everglades fundraiser? Jeffrey, these events are not about having a good time. They're consciousness-raising experiences. When you hear all about the species that are on the brink of extinction, it's grim, grave, and very sobering. Tom Cruise was near tears. Wasn't he gorgeous? So there I was, G, and this real fly honey walked by, right? So I decided just to be myself and say, yo, baby, and she loved me. That's what happened. Well, then her husband came in. Almost made it in 10 minutes. I made it in 10 minutes and 53 seconds, so boom, bye.